When most people think of spirituality, they envision a sweet and happy path, filled with sun and smiles, and I hate to reveal it to you, but there is much more to it. In fact, it is much deeper and darker than that. Oftentimes, people lose track of their goal of attaining enlightenment due to the traps they come across. And most people are unable to overcome the obstacles involved. However, these are mandatory stepping stones that everyone endures, and it is through them that you can reach the end of the road. 1. You fight with yourself and you are torn to make the jump to start the journey. Although you know you want to take the leap, you fear that you will not be able to give up certain parts of yourself that you are afraid to let go of. And then you realize it, and finally, let go. 2. You look at yourself honestly and realize that you have to accept yourself, without judgment or bias. You begin to understand that in order to achieve spiritual enlightenment, you have to see yourself exactly for who you are. You have to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have to watch your actions, your faults, and your toxic traits. And for the first time in your life, you do it, and it's dark. 3. You forgive the people who mistreated you, left you traumatized. No matter what they did, you learn to give up the hatred in your heart for the people who mistreated you, traumatized, or negatively affected your life. By abandoning them and forgiving them, you learn an important lesson that is necessary for your path. 4. You start to feel like you are insane. When you are around others, you feel like you are a different species. No matter how much you try to connect with other people, you start to feel like you have nothing in common with anyone. Because of this, you may start to feel that there is nowhere you belong. 5. You feel disappointed and as if you had failed. You fall into a pit of despair and you feel that nothing meets your expectations. You feel like you are going nowhere and you are really considering going back to your old habits. 6. You start looking for answers independently. For the first time in a long time, if ever, you want to find your own way and go your way. And it's not a phase, it's a new way of life for you. 7. Having to dig up parts of yourself that are difficult to face. Although you may not want it, you start to notice parts of yourself that you really don't want, but you do it and move through it and grow because of it.
If you want to uncover what has been encoded in your destiny when you were born, there's a free, personalized numerology report you can grab here.